Good morning. I'm Donna Robinson, the COO of TravelTax, and we're here to discuss on-call status for medical personnel, mainly as a traveler. First of all, let's talk about how far you have to be away from your tax home to even qualify for tax-free reimbursement of overnight stays. The IRS says it must require an overnight stay. You're too far away from the facility to spend the night from your tax home. So how far is that? We hear a lot that there's 50 miles out there. Guys, there is no mileage requirement. It has to be far enough that it's too far to commute from where you live to the facility. The IRS defines a commutable distance, or what's not a commutable distance is you have to be able to drive to work your shift, drive home, do the essentials of eating and bathing, which we usually allow for 2 hours, and get a full 8 hours of sleep. If you're able to do that, it is a commutable distance. So if you're working an 8-hour shift, very easy. If you have a 2-hour commute, you have enough time to do that. You have a 10-hour shift, then we usually say a little bit less than 2 hours away. If it's a 12-hour shift, we say minimum of an hour and a half away from your tax home area to qualify for overnight reimbursements on a tax-free basis. And your past action and your current actions come into play. So if you have been doing that commute and now all of a sudden you say, oh, it's too far for me, the IRS is not going to accept that, oh, now it's too far for you. The IRS is going to look at what does the average employee in that area, how far out do they commute in to work at the same facility that you're working at. Now let's talk about an on-call basis, which is the question today. If your normal commute to your facility is a commutable distance, but now the facility is asking you to be on call for 1 or 2 days a week, the IRS says if it's 1 day, you qualify for a reimbursement for that 1 day. Same thing with 2 days. If it's over half of the week that you're on call, then we could look at it being a basis for a travel assignment, but not at a facility that you have already previously been working on. You can't just change that in midfield. It's got to be far enough away originally from where you live that it was not a commutable distance and you could not have been working there as a staff in a staff position. Again, 2 hours is a safe distance away to be a travel assignment. And on call, if it's 1 day a week, then that is a reimbursable overnight, but it does not constitute qualifying you for a travel assignment just because you have 1 or 2 nights a week that you're on call. I hope that answers your question. If you have more questions, feel free to send us an email at info@traveltax.com or call the office 402-379-7818 and we'll be glad to help you.